Okay, good afternoon. So welcome to today's Info Day at PolyU. All right. So this is a session for our BBA scheme program in global business and logistics, aviation, maritime, and supply chain management, which is offered by our Department of Logistics and Maritime Studies in the Faculty of Business in PolyU. Okay. So the BBA here is referred to business administration, Bachelor of Business Administration. So in this program, we have four majors, right? We have four majors. Students can choose these four majors after the first year. Okay, so this scheme program, this bachelor program has 1+3 curriculum. So students have to finish their coming year one year curriculum, year one curriculum, and then they choose one of the special majors for their graduation, including BBA in Aviation Management and Finance, BBA in International Shipping and Transport Logistics, BBA in Supply Chain Management Analytics, and the last one is a dual degree program in Global Business and Logistics, which is collaborated with Copenhagen Business School, which is one of the top business schools in the world. Okay, so let me first introduce how students will choose the majors. So during the first year of the study, students will be asked to rank their choice of these four majors. Okay, and then in the end of the year, they will choose. Department will assign the student to their majors based on the two criteria. One, the student's preferences. The other one is the overall academic performance, which is called GPA, the grade of the year one study. Okay. So although we have a 40% cap for each major, but in the past year, 80% of our students will get their first choice. Okay, and our program code is JUPAS code is JS30170. So for students or parents, if you're interested, you can take a picture of this page. And our program code is 44493 GAM. So this is a 4-year full-time graduate program. And our intake quota is 43. And the students have to, during the 4 year, they have to finish 120 academic credits, as well as 3 work integrated education training credits, which require students to finish their internship of at least 100 hours. Okay. And let me also talk about a little bit about admission requirements. So our admission requirements follow the university minimum entrance requirements. That for our Hong Kong DSE results, students with Hong Kong DSE results, you need to have at least 3 in Chinese, 3 in English, 2 in mathematics, attend for citizenship and social development, and also 3 in 2 of your elective subjects. Okay, so we also calculate your admission score based on the best of 5 Hong Kong DS subjects. Okay. And in the past 3 years, our admission score for these best of 5 subjects is 20.6, 21, and 22.5. As you see, it's growing in the past 3 years. Okay, and we will also select Band A candidates to be invited for an interview in July and August before we make the final decision. Okay, and talking about study options, students can not only choose among the 5, one of the 4 majors, you can also choose, like, for example, dual degree program with Copenhagen Business School. And also, you can take one major within the department. You can also, in addition to your own major, you can also take another secondary major or minor program. Okay, our secondary major will be the secondary major in artificial intelligence and the data analytics. Okay, if students want to take additional major or minor, they have to take additional credits to satisfy the requirements. Okay, and so for our dual degree program, which is collaborate Copenhagen Business School at Denmark, student will spend 2 years in Hong Kong and 2 years in Copenhagen, and you will get 2 bachelor degrees. For other choices, you need to complete all these choices within 4 years in campus of PolyU. Okay. So our students will get very rigorous training as other BBA students in our faculty. So these are the core subjects, which is a common subject for all our BBA students. In addition to that, our students will also take other major related subjects later. Okay, so also today we're also very pleased to have our program leaders of these 4 majors they are going to present their majors to you afterwards. So let's first welcome our program leader of aviation management, Professor Jianming Zhang, to make a presentation, and also deputy program leader, Dr. Patrick Zhang. Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Joe. So I'll be introducing our BBA in Aviation Management and Finance. But first, can you raise your hand if you're not okay with Cantonese? I would like to see whether I can use Cantonese to do the briefing. Okay, so my Cantonese is not very good, but I'll try. I'll use Cantonese then. Okay, so 所以我哋嘅BBA in Aviation Management and Finance 呢個 program 咧，係我覺得其實係我哋 PolyU 比較特色嘅一個 program，都係比較 young 嘅一個 program，係做咗幾年啫。Please 係我覺得其實大家應該對商業飛行就民航係都已經好熟啦，亦都知道香港係世界上咧就one of the global aviation hubs, so it's also one of the big employers in Hong Kong. 所以我就唔會 go into details. So let's skip and next one. And these are 呢啲係一啲我哋港府嘅一啲policy 都係支持我哋香港作為唔止係 aviation hub, but also like hub for aviation finance, which is part of our program. 係，然後咧呢個就係想俾大家睇下，就係我哋嘅同事都有好多嘅 industry connection 同埋大家可以睇到Professor Yip 同埋 myself 都喺呢個 picture 裏面，就我哋都幫政府同埋各個industry 嘅sector， 尤其係 maritime 同埋 aviation 都做好多嘅有好多 connection 同埋好多 project 係。然後咧呢個係我哋嘅 specialist subjects， 大家可以睇到咧就基本上就 cover 關於民航管理同埋金融方面嘅好多嘅唔同嘅 subject， 大家可以就如果係對呢個 subject 係感興趣嘅話，其實我覺得PolyU 咧係香港所有大學裏面唯一一個提供就 BBA program 4年嘅 program in Aviation Management and Finance， 所以係我哋好特色嘅 program 嚟嘅。咁而且咧我都想強調咧喺 PolyU 學習民航管理同埋金融咧係一個我覺得係好好選擇。Other than the fact that 我哋當然我哋同事都係呢方面專家啦，但係其實咧Poly 仲有其他嘅 faculty 咧都有提供相關嘅學習嘅機會嘅。亦即係話大家可以睇到咧，其實我哋好多嘅 elective subject 其實都係由我哋其他嘅 faculty， 比如話我哋 engineering school 就係我哋嘅工程學院，佢哋有呢個ISC 就 Industrial and System Engineering， 同埋咧大家可以睇到我哋嘅SHTM 都會 provide 一啲相關嘅 subject。咁我哋同學咧就如果係想去了解多啲就硬件方面嘅，更加偏工程嘅去充實自己嘅呢個 industry background 嘅話咧，其實就可以 take 一啲 ISE 同埋我哋仲有一個叫 AAE Aeronautical and Aviation Engineering 嘅 department， 佢哋都會有好多嘅 subject， 我哋其實同學係可以去揀嘅。佢哋就偏硬啲，我哋就係比較偏 management 同埋 finance 就比較偏就管理方面啦。另外咧就 SHTM 咧因為係tourism related， 所以咧其實同我哋呢個 industry 都係非常相關嘅。咁大家如果感興趣嘅話，都可以有啲佢哋嘅 subject 我哋可以去學習嘅。咁係呢個係我哋所有 program 都有嘅。就大家畢業之後咧，就會有啲 exemption for 一啲呢個qualification。OK，next。咁呢個咧係我哋嘅畢業嘅同學，佢哋嘅走向就其實都好 intuitive， 大家可以睇到就主要都係去 transportation sector。咁當然啦，其實你畢業咗之後咧，都有好多機會去其他嘅 subject。因為其實有一點咧，就係我覺得大家可能對民航都好了解，但係如果我問大家民航有啲咩相關嘅就業機會咧，大家可能諗到，哎呀好多係航空公司Cathay Pacific 然後咧係機場係咪？但係其實咧航空產業鏈係一個非常長嘅產業鏈。就比如話我哋有民航金融係咪？就租賃同埋包括係下端嘅 ticketing 呢啲，比如話online 就 travel agent 好多其實都係相關嘅。點解你睇到好多我哋同學畢業之後都唔係一定係喺 transportation sector，but 都係 related 嘅。OK，next。 咁呢個係我哋嘅 starting salary，就大家咁睇咧，可能冇咩感受啊，但係其實呢個係slightly above 我哋嘅 faculty average。大家知道商學院其實嘅 starting salary 都應該係唔錯嘅。咁我哋係 above that。然後咧，其實睇我哋三個 program 其實都4個 program，當然仲有我哋嘅joint degree program，但係我哋3個 program 咧，其實就嘅 starting salary 都係唔錯嘅，都係 above 我哋嘅around at least around 我哋嘅 faculty average。咁我哋咧係 slightly higher than the other 2 programs，所以我想同大家講下。咁大家可以睇到我哋嘅同學咧畢業之後咧就去呢啲employer， 大家應該都好了解，都係大公司同埋大嘅企業嚟嘅。OK，咁大家職業嘅發展都係好好嘅。係咁，我今日就因為時間關係就先介紹咁多。如果大家有咩問題，下面我哋可以再討論嘅。係，唔該晒。
好啦，咁啊時間關係咧，我哋即刻開始你第二個 major 啦。咁我第二個 major 咧就係 International Shipping and Transport Logistics。咁我哋咧就有中英文啦，我哋廣東話都會一齊講啦。咁咧呢個係一個好有實力嘅行業嚟嘅，so they very financially very strong。咁咧喺2022年咧，可能大家都睇過新聞啦，Evergreen 咧佢哋派咗一個好好嘅bonus 俾啲員工，因為咧喺疫情期間咧，甚至乎係而家咧，其實佢哋嗰個營業額咧，唔係淨係 Evergreen 啊，成個航運物流行業咧，其實都非常之好嘅。咁而最近咧，咁其實馬士基咧，即係另外一間好大嘅 Denmark 公司咧，佢都有講過佢哋嘅業績啊，其實都係增長緊嘅。咁而同時咧，另外一隻佢嘅新船咧，佢哋做緊好多環保啦，好多 AI 嘅嘢。咁其實航運整個行業咧就係非常之先進嘅。大家可能以為佢可以一啲好傳統嘅工業，但係其實咧好多新嘅 technology、新能源、新嘅技術咧都應用喺呢個行業入邊嘅咁樣。咁而航運入邊咧，其實頭先好似係空運咁樣啦，我哋有好多 cargo 咧都係透過航運去運輸嘅，包括我哋用緊嘅電啦，其實有背後嘅煤啊，都係用船去運啦。咁有電動車啦咁樣。咁而整個我哋嘅課程咧係整個工業鏈咧去睇嘅。咁所以咧就唔單止係啲首要嘅航運有關嘅行業啦，有碼頭啦，有船公司啦，另外有物流公司啦，另外仲有啲係就船嘅租務啊、貸款啊、有銀行啊，咁另外仲有啲唔同嘅行業咧，其實咧都係同呢個船有關嘅。總之有船嘅地方咧，其實同我哋嘅 program 咧都可以應用得到嘅。咁所以同學仔咧係好容易揾到適合佢嘅 talent，適合佢嘅發展啦，同埋適合佢嘅興趣嘅。可能你好動啲，或者比較靜啲，咁可能你會做多啲文件嘅，或者你中意出去跑多啲唔同嘅地方，咁咧都可以揾到嘅咁樣嚇。咁另外啲特別嘅可能講緊驗疏啦 insurance 咧，咁都係一個好 popular 嘅 site 嘅。咁所以我哋咧嘅 major 咧都係籌住呢個整個行業咧去 design 嘅。咁包括有legal 嘅 training 啦、law 啊方面啦，有呢個booking 啦、嗰啲chartering 啊嗰啲租務嘅嘢啦。咁有驗疏啦，有liner liner management 嗰啲啦。咁另外仲有一啲 operation 嘅，咁樣都非常之實際嘅嘢，實在嘅咁去學翻，咁應用翻喺個行業入邊嘅，咁所以非常之紮實，咁配合翻整個行業嘅發展。頭先講到啦，新能源啊、AI 啊呢啲咧，都喺我哋嘅課程發展入邊咧都係有嘅咁樣。咁而簡單嚟講咧，我哋就同學咧就會建議同學咧可能有大約有3個 major 啦去發展佢自己嘅。咁包括有供應鏈啦，咁有好多同學咧都係船咧、航運咧都係一個供應鏈嘅本身一個好主要嘅系統，咁所以就由個航運去帶出嚟。咁第二咧就有啲同學仔可能揾住行船嘅，咁因為咧嗰個船嘅 training 咧，咁一啲都特別嘅。咁 nautical training 咧有啲同學仔諗住未必會行船，咁但係其實咧佢背後嘅 knowledge 咧你都係用得到嘅，咁樣所以都係好好。咁而最後咧就係成日都政府會講啦，推廣個 high-end maritime service。咁嗰度包括乜嘢咧？包括有 law 啦、legal 嘅 training 啦，最近講緊仲裁啦。咁其實航運嘅仲裁咧係一個好仲裁入邊係好重要嘅一部分啦。咁第二咧就有呢個租務啦，咁呢個金融有關嘢啦，咁另外仲有保險啦。咁呢啲都係屬於 high end 嘅部分。咁你會嚟到之後咧，你會發現咧仲有更加多嘅咁樣嚇。咁而我哋嘅因為行業入邊咧，我哋好好啦。咁我哋有我哋嘅舊生啦，有我哋業界咧，其實同我哋關係非常之緊密。咁所以咧有好多公司咧，其實你都會見到呢度一部分啦。咁就 OCL 啊、中遠啊、Evergreen 啊咁樣，咁都係同我哋啲會對我哋嘅同學非常之感興趣嘅咁樣嚇。咁而我哋要強調啦，我哋嘅課程咧同個業界非常之緊密 整個 department 都係一個好開心嘅學習嘅地方。咁我哋唔單止會喺課室入邊咧上堂嘅，仲會帶啲同學仔去到唔同嘅地方啦，亦都請啲業界嘅人咧介紹翻佢哋嘅發展啦。咁啊最近都有航運保險嘅人咧過嚟啦。咁另外都會帶啲同學仔咧去到唔同嘅碼頭啊、船公司啊，去了解下最新嘅發展嚇。唔單止喺課室入邊係啦。咁而我哋仲有啲好開心嘅 visit 啦，呢度見到啦，我哋帶啲同學仔去碼頭啦，另外有船公司啦咁樣啊。咁而跟住咧，我仲有啲study tour 啊，另外咧就係我哋嘅學生會啊，學生會都非常之好嘅。咁我哋咧就同啲同學咧有好多好好嘅合作啊關係。咁除咗而家嘅同學、舊生咁樣咧，同埋我哋而家嘅老師，咁樣整個咧環節咧，我哋係緊緊相扣嘅嚇，唔單止係淨係講緊你而家學習嘅時間，你將來畢業之後，亦都有好多愉快嘅 connection 啦，同我哋啲同學仔一齊嘅咁樣咯嚇。咁所以你見到我哋啦，另外特別我哋有好多因為我哋呢個整個 department 咧，其實個排名非常之高嘅，咁所以我哋好吸引到好多海外生過嚟做 exchange 嘅，咁所以你會見到有丹麥嘅學生啦，有挪威嘅學生啦，有唔同嘅學生啦，咁佢哋會嚟到咧，會同大家一齊交流咁樣咯嚇。睇下
啱啊，Professor 講exchange 咧，我哋亦都好鼓勵同學咧 exchange out 嘅喎，所以啱啱見到有啲相咧，因為時間關係咧，係啦，遲啲咧你哋咧就可以睇多啲我哋 website 啊，每年啲同學跟我哋啲 program leaders 或者老師啦去 study tour 咧都好開心，學到好多嘢，唔單止淨係玩，會安排成個課程嘅精要喺 study tour 度咧，透過 visit 啲公司咧去睇翻咧個課程嘅知識點樣去應用。
係啦，我哋都會帶啲同學仔去到海邊啦，去到海上邊啦。因為咧，我哋嘅 lecture 咧唔單止喺課室入邊嘅，都係 lecture in the sea 嘅。咁啊，透過咧喺個港口咧，我哋了解到港口嘅真正嘅運作啊、發展啊。咁啊，空運啊、航運都會有類似嘅安排嘅。啊，咁咧，我哋有啲舊生啦，同埋我哋咧就同安排一啲僱主見面會啦。咁等啲同學咧去了解最新嘅嗰個就業情況啦。咁都會有我哋其中一部分嚟嘅咁樣，係啦。咁我哋如果有問題咧，我哋之後咧就可以再去到我哋再討論，係啦。咁我哋有 booth 啦，同埋有呢個BC3而家都有我講我哋 AI 嘅最新嘅發展啦，同埋有 CD403咧就講緊啲船嘅 simulator 嗰啲嘢嘅。
唔該晒，唔該晒 Professor Yip。好啦，咁到我，咁我就負責兩個 program 嘅。咁首先講咗，
我哋講先啦。
咁首先講咗第一個 program 先啦。呢一個咧就係供應鏈管理及分析。咁呢一個 program 咧，其實咧就係講緊成個供應鏈，我哋究竟點樣運作。咁然之後咧，啲學生咧就會透過唔同嘅分析嘅工具咧，去決定究竟點樣去令到嗰個供應鏈可以一個流暢嘅安排。咁呢個係一個好簡單嘅 example，譬如一部電腦究竟要透過幾多個唔同嘅步驟，我哋先至可以去送到去俾嗰個客戶度。咁看似一個好簡單嘅，但係其實你要諗到嘅就係我哋嘅原材料可以喺唔同嘅國家佢哋做生產，咁然之後我哋個客戶亦都係喺唔同嘅地區。咁變咗咧，其實係一個網絡嚟嘅，唔係一個好簡單嘅一條線，咁就已經可以做得到。咁而如果呢度有任何一個嘅錯誤或者決策上嘅出錯嘅話咧，其實就會導致個顧客收唔到佢哋件貨。咁好似今日我哋依家派緊嘅 leaflet，咁如果我哋喺印刷上出錯或者送貨嘅時間遲咗，咁可能我哋就派唔到俾你哋。咁呢啲咧就係我哋要管理個供應鏈嘅時候咧要考慮到嘅。咁我哋譬如原材料採購究竟應該喺邊一個國家，咁佢哋有啲咩嘅特點，咁我哋都要知道。咁其實係一個環球嘅一個供應鏈嘅一個考慮嚟嘅。咁呢個就係我哋呢一個供應鏈管理需要考慮嘅一啲嘅範疇啦。咁呢度有少少嘅 examples，即係如果我哋當供應鏈管理出現問題嘅時候，可以係一個咩嘅情況呢？咁其實呢啲其實都係一啲好大嘅公司，佢哋一樣會有一啲供應鏈嘅部門去處理呢啲問題。但係當然有時都未必可以避免到有出錯嘅情況出現。咁有啲可以係天災嘅問題，有啲可以係人為嘅問題。咁而呢啲所有嘅問題都會導致到公司嘅管理上啊，或者營運上咧，就會出現一啲比較嚴重嘅後果，即係有啲可以嚴重令到公司倒閉都唔定嘅。咁喺呢個供應鏈管理咧，其實咧我哋就係管理成個由頭先講嘅原材料採購到生產 到運輸到倉庫到銷售成個過程，究竟我哋點樣去運作？咁所以咧喺我哋嘅呢一個 program 嘅學生嘅畢業生咧，其實佢哋可以選擇喺唔同嘅環節度工作嘅。咁變咗咧，其實佢哋個出路咧就相對係比較可以廣闊啲。你可以做物流公司啦，你亦都可以做一啲品牌嘅公司啦。譬如我哋有學生係喺 Lululemon 度做啦，咁佢哋做咩咧？其實係做一啲 demand and supply planning 啦。因為 Lululemon 佢哋有好多唔同嘅服裝，咁究竟邊一啲服裝佢哋需要嘅量係幾多咧？幾時要出現咧？咁佢點樣去 plan 佢哋嗰個 supply 咧？咁佢哋就要做一啲 demand 嘅 forecast 啦。咁呢啲嘢就係佢哋會做嘅工作咯。咁唔同嘅範疇咧，咁其實佢哋所牽涉到嘅工作咧就會有少少唔同啦。咁啊個目標就好簡單啦，我哋就希望提高佢個質素啦，同埋盡量可以擴大佢哋嗰個利潤啦。咁我哋要做嘅嘢咧，就要管理除咗一啲數字上嘅嘢啦，我哋資訊上嘅嘢要管理啦，貨件上嘅嘢要管理啦，甚至係資金都要管理。咁呢個就係我哋做供應鏈管理嘅時候咧，要處理嘅一啲嘅問題。咁啊，呢度其實都講咗咧，其實依家嗰個趨勢就係好多都傾向於利用科技啦，或者依家好成日都講嘅 generative AI 啦。咁其實喺我哋嘅課程裏邊咧，其實早幾年已經開始將呢一啲嘅概念咧擺咗喺個課程內容裏邊嘅。咁所以咧，我哋會介紹嘅譬如 blockchain 啦，咁呢啲可能即係大家可能對於 blockchain 嘅認識，即係大家可能傾向於可能係知道嘅就係 Bitcoin 啦、cryptocurrencies 啦，呢啲電子貨幣嘅模式啦。但係其實 blockchain 咧，其實唔係淨係用喺呢啲嘅方面嘅，其實喺供應鏈方面咧，其實好重要嘅。咁我哋要譬如用供應鏈用 blockchain 去做供應鏈咧，其實我哋知道譬如一啲嘅貴重貨物，究竟佢哋由佢哋第一刻開始生產嘅時候，究竟點樣認證嘅呢一個係一個真嘅原材料，一路到佢嘅生產，去到送到去個顧客手上，佢哋成個過程咧係一個好清楚嘅資訊咧，係俾到所有嘅顧客。呢個係令到大家去買呢啲貴重貨物嘅時候咧，係可以更加放心。咁其實 blockchain 咧係做到呢一個嘅功能嘅，除咗即係 cryptocurrencies 之外。咁啊，我哋都會有一系列嘅呢啲主修科啦。咁基本上就係我頭先講，即係你喺唔同嘅範疇，你就需要處理嘅一啲嘅問題，就會透過呢啲嘅科目咧，就會得到嘅知識咯。咁當然都會有一大量嘅唔同嘅選修科嘅。咁根據同學嘅興趣咧，咁佢哋就可以選擇究竟佢哋想focus 多啲喺邊一方面啦。咁同樣地，我哋都會有一啲嘅專業嘅學會嘅認證啦。咁 career prospects，咁你會見到咧呢個供應鏈管理咧，咁就冇咁一面倒嘅。咁都係大部分咧都係 transportation and logistics and storage warehouses。咁但係都會有其他嘅，譬如 wholesale 啦、manufacturing 啦、政府啦、finance 啦。咁都會有唔同嘅機會可以咯。咁根據我哋以往嘅經驗咧，其實無論邊一個 program 喺我哋呢個 department 畢業嘅學生咧，其實係冇困難去揾工嘅。大部分嘅同學90幾個%，其實喺10月之前咧都揾到晒佢哋嘅第一份嘅工作嘅。咁所以呢個唔係一個問題。咁你見到呢一個 program 嗰個平均嗰個入職嘅薪金啦，咁亦都見到咧呢啲公司就係我哋即係學生畢咗業之後會加入嘅其中嘅一啲嘅公司啦，包括一啲嘅政府嘅機構啦，甚至係醫管局啦。因為醫管局其實都有好多供應鏈要管理嘅，即係好多醫療物資嘅管理啦。譬如好啦，咁講完頭先嗰個供應鏈管理啦。咁呢個係一個我自己覺得係一個非常之吸引嘅一個study options 嚟嘅。咁呢一個亦都係我負責嘅。咁呢一個係一個雙學位課程啦。咁雙學位嘅意思咧，其實就係一個2+2嘅學習嘅運作，即係話咧同學喺香港理工大學讀2年，然之後去哥本哈根商學院讀2年，4年之後咧佢就會得到2間大學嘅學位證書。 係完整嘅學位證書。因為頭先都有啲學生問係咪一半加一半，咁其實唔係一半加一半，係兩張完整嘅大學學位嚟嘅。咁講多少少啦，關於呢個哥本哈根商學院，其實頭先同事都有介紹過，呢一間係一間世界知名嘅大學。咁如果大家對於大學嘅世界排名都有少少認識嘅話咧，其實有兩個排名機構咧係比較高認受性嘅，其中一個就係 QS Ranking 啦，第二個就係 Times Higher Education 嘅 World Universities Ranking。咁我哋通常去做大學排名咧，都唔會話整體排名嘅，我哋都會根據學科去做排名嘅。因為點解咧？其實有啲大學係冇 law 嘅，冇 medical school 嘅，咁其實啲排名係冇乜意思嘅。咁我哋用翻大家都係喺一個 business school 嘅排名咧，就會比較有一個比較性喺度啦。咁你會見到咧，其實咧 CBS 咧喺丹麥啦，咁佢哋個世界排名咧係排15嘅 ，PolyU 係排46。咁如果係Times Higher Education 咧，佢哋係排28嘅。咁你會見到其實係一個好高排名嘅一個大學嚟嘅。咁15其實真係非常高。咁我哋同佢嘅合作咧，就係同學喺香港理工大學讀2年，之後去嗰邊讀2年 full time，咁佢就會攞到2個學位。咁想用少少時間咧，就介紹下，即係我哋呢一個雙學位課程同其他院校嘅最出名嘅商科 Global Business 嘅有啲咩分別咧？咁你會見到咧，呢個可能唔 update，因為我冇再研究過究竟佢哋嗰個 curriculum 有冇啲咩改變。但係基本上咧，佢哋呢幾間院校嘅 Global Business 嘅 program 咧，都係透過一個exchange program 去俾學生去出去交流。可以係1次嘅交流，可以係2次嘅交流，甚至有啲院校佢哋話有某啲學生3次嘅交流機會，但係都係一個 exchange 嘅學生。而我哋呢一個 double degree 其實係一個 full time register 嘅2年嘅學習嘅機會，其實係有唔同。呢個第一嘅唔同，第二嘅唔同咧就係畢業之後咧，呢啲 program 咧，你係攞翻呢間大學嘅學位嘅啫，即係都係一個單一嘅學位。而我哋嘅學生咧係一個雙學位咯，係會攞到2間大學嘅學位證書嘅。咁另外一樣吸引嘅地方咧就係，如果我哋嘅本地嘅學生選擇呢一個 Global Business 嘅學位咧，雙學位課程咧，其實你只需要俾香港本地大學嘅學費，嗰個學費差額咧就由我哋 department 俾嘅。咁每年咧大概嗰個補貼咧應該係6萬蚊左右啦。咁2年即係12萬咯。好啦，咁喺呢度咧就講翻啦。第1、第2年咧就會喺理工大學讀啦。咁第3、第4年咧直接會喺哥本哈根商學院讀。咁完咗之後咧喺理工大學嗰個學位咧就叫 Global Business and Logistics。而喺丹麥呢一個大學嗰個學位咧就叫 Bachelor of Science in International Business。而呢一個 International Business 嘅 program 咧喺哥本哈根商學院咧，亦都係佢哋最高收分要求嘅一個 program， 即係話其實係一個最 top 嘅 program。咁呢個亦都係一個吸引嘅地方咯。咁其實咧我仲有7個鐘咧，我就會飛過去丹麥㗎啦。我就會去 CBS， 我就會去見第一批佢哋啱啱已經喺當地開學嘅10位study 緊 EFE 嘅學生，咁我就會過去見佢哋，睇一睇佢哋即係返咗學大概大半個月啦，睇一睇佢哋個情況依家係點樣，咁我就會過去知道究竟佢哋依家發生咩事啦。咁點樣可以入到咧？咁頭先都講咗啦，同事Professor Suzhou，咁佢都有講咧，就係我哋用一個 scheme 入學嘅，咁然後咧就根據 Year One 咧嘅成績咧，同埋學生嘅興趣咧，去選擇邊一個 majors 嘅。呢一個double degree 都係，不過咧我哋就會俾如果 DSE 成績 Best 5有25分或以上嘅同學咧，佢有一個優先權可以選擇讀呢一個 double degree。咁但係都有一個要求嘅，就係佢 Year One 嘅 GPA 成績唔可以太差，因為始終我哋都要對 CBS 負責嘅，我哋唔可以派個喺我哋讀書嘅時候好差嘅學生過去佢哋最 top 嘅 program，咁呢個係唔可以嘅。咁所以咧，我哋個要求其實都唔係好高嘅啫。如果你喺 Year One 你個成績係有 GPA 3.0或以上咧， 你就已經可以行使你呢個優先權。咁絕對唔難嘅，3.0係講緊 B grade 啫嘛。好啦，咁另外一樣更加吸引嘅嘢咧，就係一個30萬嘅獎學金。呢個30萬嘅獎學金，首先解釋翻先，同呢個雙學位課程冇直接掛鈎嘅。即係話咧，你想攞呢個30萬，但係我想讀 Aviation 咧，其實係絕對可以嘅。同學自己選擇30萬嘅獎學金咧，我哋就會希望用喺同學嘅身上，直至30萬用完為止。點樣可以攞到呢30萬嘅獎學金呢？好簡單嘅啫。第一，你 DSE 成績要有25分或以上。第二，你真係入咗嚟呢一個 JS3070呢一個 program， 係咪？因為呢個基本啦，你唔入嚟我哋個 program，我哋唔會俾錢你噶嘛，係咪？你入咗嚟，咁你有25分或以上，就已經可以攞到呢30萬。咁但係呢30萬咧，唔會直接過落去同學或者家長嘅戶口嘅。咁我哋會用喺佢哋嘅學費啦。咁我哋每年咧都會 renew 呢一個呢個獎學金嘅，就會根據學生嘅成績去決定究竟有冇得 renew。即係你如果你 Year One 好差嘅成績咧，我哋係有權將呢一個獎學金停止嘅。咁同樣地，個要求亦都唔係高嘅。喺呢一刻嚟講咧，都係講緊3.0啫。咁所以如果要 renew 咧，其實都絕對唔係困難嘅。咁呢30萬可以用喺邊度咧？頭先講咗啦，基本嘅學費啦。如果你去丹麥嘅呢個雙學位咧，咁當然我哋會用埋嗰啲錢去交埋嗰個丹麥嘅學費啦。如果你話我選擇留喺香港，我唔中意去雙學位嘅，我中意讀 International Shipping Program 嘅，咁我哋幫你交本地嘅學費啦。咁另外就係如果你參加 exchange program 啦，咁我哋會俾錢你去啦。包括你哋嘅機票啊、住宿啊，總之就係你用晒30萬為止啦。咁啊，譬如有啲學生去完 exchange 都仲有錢剩嘅，咁可能會有一啲 summer program 啦。譬如Cambridge，我哋有學生去 Cambridge 嘅 summer program，咁可能讀3個禮拜嘅，咁我哋咪用嗰啲錢去 support 你去咯。機票啊、住宿啊，甚至係交嘅學費啊，咁我哋總之就係希望喺同學身上用得晒30萬為止，用唔晒幫你唔到，咁係你嘅問題，唔係我嘅問題。咁我哋啲錢就會翻去 department 咯。咁要講嘅就應該差唔多係咁多啦。